Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigvald here and welcome back to another video. So we get a very interesting situation for today. So Batman the Drowned, first of all, has got a huge buff in the sense that this thing over here is no longer gonna lock the enemy into constantly doing a jump attack, but the other thing that changed about this thing is that now it actually deals damage. It deals a lot of damage, it deals a huge amount of damage. It is basically the closest thing the free-to-play players will ever get to experiencing the Beta Club dot damage without having to spend money to get the Beta Club. So, this thing is going to revive under Dark Metal teammates and all that stuff. We don't care. What we care is that it's going to fill the board for a certain amount of seconds with a hazard that's going to constantly inflict dot on the opponent. The damage of the hazard and the seconds are going to scale with the star rating, but basically is going to be an amount of Batman the Drowned's attack as hazard dot damage. So what I think happened previously is that this was calculated by only keeping in mind the base attack side of things. Only this number over here. Now, how it works after the update, though I'm not sure if it is intended, it's going to take into account all of the attack. With the gear rolls in there, with the talents, with whatever, with the artifact bonuses in there, and you're gonna get some insane values. Now, the best thing you can compare this with, obviously, is the Beta Club. That's the first comparison that comes in mind because it's constant dot damage. And it is normal that the Beta Club is gonna be a little bit better because the Beta Club is going to have a huge benefit over her passive, which is the fact that it's gonna depend on a swipe attack. So how this works, it gives it double scaling. So this is gonna depend on a swipe attack, right? That swipe attack can crit, so that it increases the value it produces, and the value that is produced can crit itself again, this way taking double benefit from the crit that you're going to do. The other thing being an instant value that you're going to apply and kind of a flat value. I mean, you can increase it with this thing, obviously, to also give it double benefits from this thing, but it's not going to be as strong as the Beta Club, just by description. But now it seems to either function properly or not function properly. Again, I don't know if they intended this. I hope they did. I really hope they did, and I hope this stays in the game. But this is going to actually take into account the total attack of Batman the Drowned now, most likely, and we're going to get some pretty damn insane values out of it. And this is going to be hazard dot damage, so because it is hazard dot damage, it means it can be buffed by some certain things, like John Stewart Green Lantern, because John Stewart Green Lantern is gonna have this passive that increases the team's hazard and hazard dot damage. So yeah, I'm done talking for now. Let's take a look at the video and let's see how insane this is. Okay, so this is from Devil with Aurelos, so as usual, please show my guys some support, some love, some subscriptions. I'll put the link in the description, the pinned comment. Amazing dude, amazing channel, amazing content. But yeah, let's take a look at this. Okay, let's give some sound to the fight, actually. There we go. So we have Batman the Drum plus Batman Laughs plus John Stewart Green Lantern. I'm not 100% sure if Batman Laughs buffs her in any way, shape or form. At this point we might even take him out and leave her with maybe another support character, but we'll see. And by the way, she doesn't have a Beta Club artifact. This is gonna be the peak performance for this team though, because it's gonna be a 7-star Batman the Drowned, the 7-star Batman Laughs, though the Batman Laughs doesn't really matter that much. And there's gonna be not really peak performance, but look, more than most people are gonna get. So he's running 2 maxed out God Killers at level 10, being the free artifact, and the 3rd level God Killer at level 7. So he's just 12 attack away from having the maximum attack possible he can have in that specific soul rate. So this is quite peak performance. Out of your sorry ass and out of my sorry ass 4-star Batman the Drowned with 2 gears, we're not gonna get values this high, but our Batman the Drowned, provided this doesn't get nerfed, is gonna eventually get there. That's the idea. So don't expect your sorry ass 2 gear Batman the Drowned that's 4 stars to do this with the level 2 God Killer that you have lying around, because I'm not expecting mine to do that, but my still be a decent amount of damage. Might try to get her some Chesed crit damage, even though she's got only 2 gears. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, this is quite peak performance. That's what I really want to point out. Special 2, and you see this? There is no Beta Club in this team. This 21 mil damage value comes from the water that just flooded the field. This is the hazard dot damage of Batwoman the Drowned. And as you can see, it has flexible values. It sometimes does 6 mil, it sometimes does 20 mil, so it can crit, which is where most of its damage comes from. And also you can use Dark Melkars to further boost this, and you might actually get a better result out of it if you do God Killer than if you did this setup. Maybe give up on the level 7 God Killer and give her Dark Melkars to further increase the crit damage. And last back in there. Special 2 again. There we go, 31 mil over there. And when you see 31 mil values, and I know this from the Beta Club, even though this is very similar but very different at the same time, I don't even know how to talk about this. But when you see 30 mil dots damage per second, you know it's gonna be one shot. And this is full free-to-play artifact setup. This man just has a lot of high-level God Killers, which it's gonna take you a long ass time to get there, but you eventually have the possibility to get there at the very least. Also stealing some attack. Blast back in there, another special 2, and straight into final form. And that's gonna be yet again 32 mil. This is insane amounts of damage. This is, I think, the highest damage I have ever seen out of a free-to-play team, except for obviously Raven plus League of Anarchy team. I don't even want to picture adding Raven to this team, but at this point it's not even really necessary. So yeah, if you have Batwoman the Drowned, maybe give her a try as a damage dealer. Maybe give her a try as a damage and see how she performs for you, because you might be pleasantly surprised by that thing. And yeah, about Batman Who Laughs, I'm not really sure that he does anything for Batwoman the Drowned, because he's got this plus 300% attack, which is not a huge buff anyway, and I'm even wondering if this applies to her, because I kind of doubt it that it does. So there could be even more insane results if we just remove Batman Who Laughs from the team maybe, and added like a classic Wonder Woman to further increase the crit damage, or added both Joes to your Green Lantern and Arkham Knight Batman, depending if their passives of increased hazard dot damage do stack upon each other. But yeah, all that being said, thanks so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it. Make sure to check out Devil with Aurelio for more amazing content like just what you saw, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.
This is the future.